Hello everyone. Welcome back to another 1001B Must Try Before You Die, and I have a return of Sir Quino here, and I have a new guest. I have Tony Slevin here, who is the only other person running I've met who is doing the book of Dreams. Hi. He has done more beers than me though. So how many have you done so far?
127, because I found out tonight that modus operandi is in the book.
Yes. So, how many? 100?
227.
227, so I've done about 216, so he's a bit ahead of me at the moment. Only by a little bit. But we have, so Quino here and his lovely wife brought back a load of beers from Sweden, Estonia and Finland, which we're going to review tonight. And the first up, you can only vaguely see it here, I should have hidden it. It's from Sweden. First brewed in 1997, 5.3%, and it is Nils Oscar God Lager. See that one there? I'm guessing the chap on the label is Nils Oscar.
Not God.
Not God. That's definitely not God.
Some people might be disappointed if that is God.
It's not God. I imagine, because so God in Swedish means good. So it means good lager.
Yeah.
In Swedish, not anything to do with God.
Thought he was making claims.
I know. So, I'll read out the tasting notes first of all. Nils Oscar God Lager, or Good Lager, pours a pale sunset colour with a clean malty aroma and a hint of floral hop. A fresh, clean malty flavour with hints of sweetness and a clean, crisp finish. A full-bodied lager that loses nothing in terms of refreshment. So it's quite strong for a lager, 5.3. Now, did you have this one when you were over there?
No.
Tony has had it before, so you'll have to try to recall the flavour and see if it matches up to how you remember. We're going to use an earthenware jug, a ceramic jug here from West Berkshire Brewery, so we don't lose too much of the body in the flavour when we're pouring between 3 different glasses here. And also, if there's any sediment in the bottom of any of these beers we're doing tonight, it means we can spread out, even though they won't necessarily go in one person's glass at the end. So I'm going to leave that there in front of... No, we're not going to do that joke again.
Not again.
So callback. That's a callback. So, right, let's pour a little bit in here. Let's just make sure we got...
Did you have draft bass in the book? What bass?
I don't think so.
I was going to say, because you're serving out of the jug. That's like classic bass, serving out of the jug.
I will pour some more out. There's currently draft bass on at the retreat.
No.
Very nice it is too. Okay, so it's a small bottle, so there isn't a huge amount of beer to share around, but that's okay. It's enough to taste. Let's put that there. Okay, so if we look at it, we've all actually this has worked really well because we've all got about the same amount of head actually. It's come out fairly evenly. Got nice Reading Beer Festival half glasses here. So how does it look? It looks golden, fizzy.
Yeah, it's quite not too fizzy, is it?
Not overly fizzy.
No.
Good. Good. Well, should we go for the smell? It's quite hoppy for a lager by the smell. If it says in here anything about the hops, so it says that. It says, although the brewery holds its beer in high regard, it is not claiming divine provenance. God is simply Swedish for good. It's brewed with Pils and Vienna malts and German hops, including Hallertau and Tettnang. It's a craft brewer's take on a traditional Vienna-style lager. So that's why I think the Hallertau is a bit of a stronger hop than Germany. So, should we go for taste? Cheers.
Was it Skal, is it?
Skal, yes.
Skal.
Very smooth taste to it. Doesn't smell as it's very sweet, isn't it?
Yeah,
very sweet,
yeah.
Not as strong. Hasn't got that hop nose. Doesn't translate into the flavour.
Not at all.
Tastes lagery, really.
It does taste lagery, but it tastes slightly stronger, quite smooth. I wouldn't call it especially bitter. It's sweeter than bitter.
It's almost buttery. That's a no then. I think that's a
buttery. Is a bit buttery. That kind of smoothness.
Sort of not a taste, but sort of in the mouth. I'm normally used to a lot of lagers being quite crisp. The odd sharp taste. That's alright.
It's not bad. It's a good take on a Euro lager, or a Euro Pilsner. It's quite strong though for a lager. wouldn't call it exceptional.
Nah.
It's nice. If someone said, would you like a pint of this or a pint of Amstel, I'd have this. If you had the choice of the two.
Yeah.
So what about the litmus test? If you had a choice between going to a pub and you saw this on the draft, or you had to have this or Doombar, what would you have?
See, I'm not a lager drinker,
Yeah.
and I really don't like Doombar.
Yeah, so that is why it's a good litmus test, you see. This is always my litmus test.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go further and say this or Green King IPA, which is also terrible. I think I would still go for this. What about Green King IPA? This or Green King IPA?
Depends if you're buying it in Sweden or not, I suppose.
Well, no. If you're buying it in a pub you've never been to before.
I'd have this because it was something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would probably be it.
Yeah.
But overall, I wouldn't call it exceptional. I don't think any other exciting information to tell you about it.
Can't get massively enthused by it. It is what it is.
Well, interestingly, it was first brewed in 1997, so it kind of came out at the beginning of the craft beer scene in Sweden. So this was still kind of more of a challenging beer from the usual lagers they were finding. Now, obviously, with Swedish beers and the Scandi beers, you're finding a lot more exciting kind of stuff coming out. And I'm sure when you were there, you found a lot more interesting things. But it does say that it's half of the output of the brewery, and it's the 12th biggest beer in Sweden at the time of writing this. It also says it is distributed widely around the United Kingdom, and I'd never seen, you said, you can buy it on Waitrose, I'd never seen it. So but you brought this all the way back from Sweden for me, so I appreciate that. So it's the genuine article of Nils Oscar God Lager, slightly better than Doombar. By accounts. I think we'll leave that one there because I think there's only more to say about it, is there? So I think we'll finish that review of Nils Oscar God Lager and we'll be back for another one very soon. Goodbye.
Bye.